Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're doing well in this month of August 2021. As always, James here bringing you content for the Brew Show. And in case you missed it, I started with a three-part series on major European leagues and what to expect for the upcoming season. We tackled the Italian Serie A in the previous one. Today, as the jersey gives it away, we're about to tackle the English Premier League. And of course, by we, myself and Nino. Thank you very much. Nino, I know the club you support. Yeah, Bruna. Proud.
Proud. Yeah.
Thank you. So, how did you feel last season before we get into this season?
We're poor, like we're poor. Like no Europa League, no Champions League, no Conference, no Europa Conference League. We even the Europa League. We're poor in the season. But this season you're going to do something better. Hope so.
I like the ending. Hope so. No, I think there's no better place for us to start properly than with the English champions, Manchester. Well, is it 3 out of 4 or 4 out of 5? How many have they won?
It's 3 out of 4. Let's 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4. Okay. Is it going to be 4 out of 5?
Yeah.
So, what do they have to do to retain?
Buy Harry Kane and buy.
So, if they buy one,
They still retain.
if they don't buy either, which unfortunately for me looks like Grealish is almost there.
If you don't buy either, that means they are still favorites. They are still overwhelming favorites, but it will be more difficult to win without any of them. But if they buy even one, they won the league. Simple.
So, Nino says the citizens are going to retain. I hope it doesn't happen, but you can't really agree with the logic. The squad was the strongest last season, and they won by what 10, 11 points. The wicked others.
Yes.
Very important to note the wicked others. From English champions, we jump to European champions. Yeah, it doesn't feel right saying it either. I know. So, two-time European champions Chelsea, who may or may not have Lukaku in their squad by the time we start the season next week. Nino, what do you think?
Okay. I hate to say this, but if they can get Lukaku, second place guarantee. If they get Lukaku, because their coach, the tactics are the best. Like, are one of the best in the Premier League and one of the best in the world. Playing three defenders, four midfielders, and three strikers. And they always attack. Their counter attacks are with only three players. Only three. And most of the time, the three they are going with are very fast. It's either Pulisic, Mount, and Werner, Havertz, Mount, Ziyech. Any combination, they are fast. Even if Kante is with the ball moving forward, they are always three alongside. They're not more than three. All the counter attacks. I've played that thing. They do that. The three people are also very fast and they can do damage. If they get Lukaku now, they can destroy it. If they get Lukaku, they want to get the top striker. Second.
So, City to win according to Nino. Chelsea guarantee second if they can purchase Romelu Lukaku, and it's the Lukaku from Inter we are seeing, not the Lukaku other people think they may have or they may have seen. Okay, former champions Liverpool, who have strengthened at their back with the excuse that Van Dijk and Gomez and Matip were all injured for most of the season, so they added Ibrahim Konate. Van Dijk is fit. Gomez apparently is fit. I haven't seen Matip yet, but at least they claim they have enough steel at their back. What's happening?
They've lost Jimmy, who was the glue in the team. He's one of those players where you don't see his work rate, you don't see what he has done in the 90 minutes. But at the end of the day, he has worked really hard for the team, and they've lost him. They've not got anybody to replace him. Alcantara is not the player we used to see.
He's still formulating his ideas, right?
Yes, he's still giving yes, he's still doing that. But
Yeah.
the top four for me, top four, they can do it. Even with that Van Dijk back, Gomez back, and other thing I also see their style of play, how they play. Last season, Aston Villa saw how they play, beat them hands down with.
Yeah.
Yes, so Chelsea will beat them. Chelsea will beat them. The big boys will beat them. beat just Arsenal. How from Arsenal, everybody else. Every big team.
Every big team includes Manchester United, please. So speaking of which, let's jump to the camp of the Red Devils. They were second. They faded out in the middle of the season and at the end of the season when McLaren got hit. Now, they've added Varane, they've added Sancho, so they strengthened attack and defense. Midfield hasn't been resolved. What do you expect from the Red Devils, Manchester United?
Okay, they have a solid team, a very solid team. Compact. I like how they play. I like how they play. Even though I don't like Manchester United, but how they play. You have Fred, who is good for Manchester United. You have Pogba, who is an excellent player on his team. If you see, you have Bruno Fernandes, who is one of the best. You have Sancho now. You have Rashford. You have Anthony Martial. You have Cavani. The defense, you have Raphael Varane. You lose words to describe what you have done for the past 8, 10 years. You want everything when I work minus that's won everything. You're going to work out World Champions League. He has won like and joining a good Manchester United can do things. But the only problem is on the wings. If Sancho moves forward, let's say it's on the right wing. And they double up on, and the two double up on one Bissaka. He's the best one-on-one defender, 1v1 defender in the world.
Yes.
But
as a fullback,
defender, 1v1, he's the best in the world.
but 2v1 is a
2v1 is a
scenario.
different scenario. And Sancho won't track back. That was worrying them. You have that James who goes and comes back. You have, what's the name? So, the other one.
Ahmad Diallo.
Yellow is Brew, who will also go and come because he wants to have a place in the team. But Sancho has established himself. He's a big boy. He's anything else in the house. He come and he's good with the ball. That's why Savi benched him in the Euros, the English squad. Because he's good with the ball. Now without the ball, well, he's a passenger. Yes. And now in the Premier League, you don't have. Also, he's the best player with the ball. I'll give him the best player with the ball in the world. But without the ball, he's useless. That's why in the Premier League, you don't have. You can have Bruno without the ball is okay. You can have 3 of those people in your team or 2.
Yeah, considering you might be playing Cavani or Martial, that's definitely 2.
Yes. So you can have 2 or 3. If apart from that, United can finish top 4 and move to Champions League. But we need a league or top.
So let me see if I got this straight. He predicts United and Liverpool to make out the top 4, Chelsea to finish second with Lukaku at least, and City should win the league. That is on paper Nino's top 4. Well, I would say I have 3 out of his 4 in my top 4. In a completely different order, of course. I have to put my team first. If and only if we can actually strengthen at the back. If we are going to play 4-3 and anyone will step up as a DM, then I think we are in a good position. Much better position. That means Bruno will be useless. No. If you play a 4-3, Bruno as a pivot, as like the crown of the 3, not necessarily having to be an A, and you can be an 8 on paper and throw around for it. Like, no, but you need the ball plays 8 by the 6.
Okay, so the 4-3 is not flat.
It's not flat.
So you play 2, that's Fred and Pogba. Who's the DM?
That's the thing. We need a DM for this to work.
Yes.
So assuming, Spurs fans don't get upset with me. But assuming Holberg was the United player rather than the Spurs player right now, Holberg would have been perfect for the 3 that are amazing. You have Holberg to do the dirty work. Anyone between Pogba, Fred, McTominay, and Van der Beek to play the ball carrying part of the midfield, and then Bruno to be the playmaker. They can work.
Balance.
It would because Bruno still track back.
You have 4 flats. You have 2. You have 1. You have 3.
Your 4 flats, so Luke Shaw is clearly going to run for it once Bissaka claims he's working on his attack.
Okay, so no, let's say they are 4, they are defending. They are defending, not different. Because 1-3-3, the 2 are always attacking. So if the 2, the 4 are also join, counter attack Chelsea against Chelsea 4.
Holberg drops back. That's the thing. The DM has to be somebody who can seamlessly drop back.
Yes, and you don't have that here.
That's the thing. We have to buy. That's what I'm saying. If it's there.
You know,
But don't worry, we'll come back to the Manchester United topic because if we're going to try and exhaust tactics here, I don't think you guys would be able to watch everything today. So moving on. My order is Manchester United, Manchester City, Chelsea. Yeah, Liverpool 4 for now. But I say for now because we're now trying to tackle the rest of the team. So we'll see if logically they will try and make a challenge. Let's see who's next. FA Cup champions, FA Cup winners, Leicester City. Close but no cigar for the last 3 seasons. Did very well for 85% of the season. Tail off at the remaining 15 and end up in the Europa.
and use all their energy in the FA Cup semi-final against Manchester United. Use their energy.
Quarterfinal.
Quarterfinal, yeah.
Quarterfinal against United.
Semi-finals against.
And Kai.
No, semi-finals United.
So quarterfinal United. Only didn't get to the semi-final, so go to a final somewhere or to a balance.
Okay, and go to the finals against Chelsea. Chelsea.
Yeah.
So their mind was, should we go for a Champions League or should we win a trophy?
Yeah.
That's what Tottenham are
Are
not.
always balancing.
Yes, and they choose the Champions League over a trophy.
Yes, and that's what Wenger did so well. Top four regardless.
Yes. So now, and they chose a trophy because the coach at the end of the day, he'll judge you by your trophy. Don't judge you by your top four. No, the trophy. So he chose the trophy and he qualified. This is it. Let's see whether he'll change his tactics and go for. But if they sell Madison to Arsenal,
Is that? No, they are done.
yeah, done. Yes, they're done. So that's it. If they sell Madison to Arsenal, they are confirmed it.
And if Arsenal are able to buy Madison, where's Arsenal? Are they still six?
Yes, yes.
Still six.
Yes.
Regardless.
Regardless.
Wave or about.
Which one would I say?
Okay. Other North London Spurs. If let me start with the obvious. If Hurricane stays, where will they finish?
We'll fight Liverpool and Man United for the top. But Nino Espirito says too. He's one of the coaches that he's like Mourinho. I know this team is better than but I'll sit back and counter.
I mean, I remember last season, Wolves versus Spurs, 85 to 88 minutes, no shot on target. Either team.
Yes.
Obviously, finished goalless. So,
Wolves versus City. You also what happened? You know the City is better. Like City have better players. Sit back, counter attack. Sit back.
sit back and inshallah.
Yes, accept the fact that they're better than you. And play to your
Counter.
strengths. Play to your strengths. And that's what we do for Tottenham.
Okay.
But if Hurricane leaves,
So let's see. Let's try and lift the game plan from Wolves to Spurs for Nuno. Jimenez is key if you stay, right? Adama Traore or no, let me go for Jota. Jota is Son Heung-min, right? So I would say Adama is Lucas Moura. Fair?
Adama is very much.
Adama is Bergwijn. Okay. Cool. Who is their Ruben Neves?
Ruben Neves. Let's say Dele Alli.
Let's say Dele Alli. Who is their Moutinho?
Okay.
Of the new defenders, who is going to be better?
They have
Romero, assistant.
Romero is a good player. He can play also as in the four back. But that player, that's the center back.
Let's not comment on that, Mr. Chef. You guys want a good review, right? You don't want us to start slating people over here, right? So let's skip that. In fact, let's skip the total squad because there are too many people to try and crucify.
We have to go to goalkeepers.
Yeah, now they do. One is a rapper. So if he sits on the bench, at least you know what to do. Yeah, you'll be thinking about lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah. So race for Europa. So you have Spurs, you have Arsenal in there,
We
right?
have Leicester.
You have Leicester City.
We have Aston.
You have Aston Villa. Wait for without Grealish. So without Grealish, do you think they can still do
Yeah,
it?
you have Leon Bailey, you have
They have Danny Ings now.
you have Emiliano Buendia, you have Oli Watkins, you have Douglas Luiz is perfect.
Yeah. He works well for them.
You have McGinn, right?
Yeah, they have John again.
McGinn is also good, very good.
Yeah.
You have,
And I hear they are trying to replace Grealish with Cantwell.
yes, yeah, you get transfer. You have the marvelous guy, marvelous
Nakamba.
Nakamba.
Yes.
It's also solid. Tyrone Mings is one of the best defenders in the I hope
Yes.
they save the captain,
Yes, safe.
the armband too.
Yes, and they have the keeper, Emiliano Martinez.
Who had Messi on Messi.
Now, where would Everton finish with Benitez?
Okay. Everton last season built the team around Richarlison and Hammers. We
And
don't
Coward.
and Lewin. Yes.
Yeah.
Even though Allen had a very good start, injuries and other stuff didn't help out. But now
Ahmed Rodriguez I hear is leaving.
he's leaving. Coward the way might also leave.
Richarlison to my
Richarlison is also
Sigerson I hear if we are not mistaken is in the arms of the Icelandic police.
so they have a tough time. But they have Gray. They got Gray. They
Mari
got
Gray.
understand.
Yeah,
But
not enough.
no,
So where?
they'll be top 10.
Top 10. Relegation battle. Am I right in predicting Norwich to go back from where they came from?
Ah, yes. The way they are selling, they'll go the same way. Well, as quick as they are selling, they are going to go quicker.
Okay. And who's joining them?
Brentford can be the surprise package this season.
So like Sheffield United 2 seasons ago.
Yes, they can pull surprise, but I don't see them going so soon.
How many goals do you expect Ivan Toney to get in the Premiership?
If he gets 15, it will be fantastic.
They'll be safe.
Yes,
With him
15
scoring
goals.
15
Yes.
goals. Because they are BMW, they sold all.
Oh, yeah, oh.
Mope to Brighton, Watkins to Aston Villa, and Benrahma to West Ham.
Yes.
So who should we expect to help Tony?
Brentford are not, apart from Tony scoring the goals, they're not a team that
Makes waves.
Yes, Thomas is a coach that doesn't say, he sold his two best players. He sold them and still qualified for the playoff. He doesn't build his team around one player, no. Everybody plays, everybody helps. It's a team game. Against Swansea, they played as a team, as a solid unit. And beat Swansea. Swansea were the favorite to qualify in that match, but they overcame the pressure and qualified to.
I mean, they lost last season or the season before.
And they were favorites in that match.
Yeah,
Against
so
Fulham.
experience, I think counted for something there. So who do you think will join Norwich?
This season, just let's say Norwich are the ones who are
Guaranteed.
guaranteed, but the others will have it will be a dogfight. The way Brighton are also selling, if they sell Bissouma 2,
Anybody?
if they sell Bissouma 2, that will be a tough season for them.
Okay, so before we wrap up, changes to VR, would they help the teams? Would they help the referees? Would they help everybody?
Yes, the last time as Wenger was talking on FIFA TV that he wanted to add some changes to the outside season. He wants to give the strikers the advantage because goals make the better, games better. So you want to give a striker one strike, like so that they don't mark the line from your foot in front, by from your foot the one behind.
Okay.
But they're doing it slowly. They're not going to just jump from one place to the other. So now the line will be thinner from this season to help the strikers more. But I can see like more goals will come, more goals. So if you have a good striker, you get more goals. Yeah, the poachers will get more goals.
Okay. And last but definitely not the least thing to tackle on the topic, how to create your FPL squad and make it work for you. Nino, I believe you won the Brew Show's inaugural league, right?
Yes.
I finished in the top 4. And I finished in the top 4 this season, and you went from 1st to 6th.
I ended my league for 27 because of my phone issues and stuff.
Yeah, he's trying to say Van Dijk got injured. Let's leave it at that. So, what do you consider when building your FPL squad?
FPL, I stick to one formation, 3-4-3. Your defense should be wing backs. If you have wing backs, good. If you have full backs, good. Center backs, I won't advise them because they don't get goals, they don't get assists, but they're judged in the same way they judge full backs. but fullbacks move forward. Our corners and headers, no, they don't get forward much. So you get fullbacks as your defenders. That's in other ways. Other case is I mean Robertson and Arnold.
Trent and adults.
Yeah?
Trent.
Trent Alexander and Robertson.
Yes.
Then you get Tierney. That's what I'm trying to say. You get those people who move forward, who get crosses in, who you get Cash, you get the West Ham right back.
Cresswell. Oh, right back. Okay, so Cresswell is left, so right back.
So far.
Yes.
Yes, you get those boys who move forward. That means don't get Wan-Bissaka.
This is an attack because I want Bissaka in my team, but sure.
Your midfield should be people who go forward, who move forward, who get goals, who get assists. I mean, De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes. Don't get Kante. Kante is a good player, one of the best midfielders in the whole world.
But a terrible FPL choice.
He doesn't get points because he gets tackled.
He just smiles.
And you have midfielders who go forward. You have strikers who are midfielders in the game too. You pick them. Yes. And your strikers here, you have to have one good one.
One guaranteed.
Yes. So
Go banker.
Aubameyang, Harry Kane, Romelu Lukaku.
If he comes.
Those big boys. Or yes, Harry Kane. Whether
rain or shine, he's
or
there. Unless he leaves the shores of England.
Yes. So that's it.
Okay, so that's Nino's advice for FPL. As you can see, he's very entertaining when it comes to his choice of players. I am slightly more pragmatic, but you realize that there's a clear base that you can agree on for both our statements. In my case, I think I'll start with the difference. If you are going to go for defenders who are full backs that don't attack, or center backs, full stop, make sure you are getting people who are guaranteed to get at least 15 out of 38 clean sheets. Difficult, but be very wise in your selection. At least 15 out of 38 clean sheets. And if it helps, if you are that sure of getting a clean sheet that much from this defender, then get a goalkeeper from the side as well. You get double. If you are also going to go attacking, but you want your defensive spine, get a fullback and a goalkeeper from the same club. Clean sheets here, he gives you attack there. So me definitely, I'm going to consider the Wan-Bissaka out advice. I think I'm going to replace Wan-Bissaka with Luke Shaw if I still want Man United fullbacks. Sufal makes a logical choice. I'm really disappointed in the fact that Dallas is no longer a defender in this season's FPL. He's not a midfielder because no more clean sheets. But
he doesn't give clean sheets. He must lead score.
Yes, but he gets assists as a defender, and the ball less counts like a clean sheet.
Yeah.
And then I'm going definitely for a combination of Salah, Bruno, and Kane. However you work with your budget, it's up to you and your accounting skills. Always go for a surprise striker from a relegation threatening team or newly promoted team, because that's what they will need to survive. In my case, Ivan Toney.
Patrick Bamford.
Yeah, Patrick Bamford. Good. Work out your team. If possible, try and have your 15 players with 2 or 3 million pounds to spare, because you never know. Wild cards will always happen. Injuries will always happen. Some people will have form that you never expected. That is the beauty of FPL. Nino, final words and your social media handle.
Let's enjoy the Premier League. Enjoy the Premier League. Like this season is going to tell. Let's hope the Premier League they can bring their form. City can push their form into the Champions League. Let them do something. At least let them win one Champions League for us. They've dominated us in the Premier League. Let them show it outside. They are doing like
champions.
Shatawale, yeah, look at champion. You're going to do it outside the country. Push yourself. Win the Champions League for us. Chelsea has won it. Let's hope City also do it. Let's just enjoy the Premier League.
Me too. Let's hope Manchester United do something. Win a trophy for Ole, or rather Ole win a trophy for us.
Okay, Manchester can win a trophy.
Yes, we can win trophies as well.
Okay, that's it.
Including the Premier League.
FA Cup and the Europa League.
Yeah, Charlie, and the league, whether it's Champions League or whether it's Premier League, I would not want to see my team 3 years running in Euro's second competition. No way, we are too big for that.
Okay.
So, Nino, social media handle.
Peter_Pikachu everywhere else. Pikachu.
What are you active on?
I'm active everywhere. But
Okay.
Twitter, I'm not that active on Twitter.
Okay, so please don't look for him on Twitter.
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah. And I.
Yeah. Now, James, before I get to you, James, let us know in the comment section, would you like for the Brew Show to also do a Champions League review at least? Or would you like us to extend that into Champions League, Europa League, and the inaugural Conference League? Or would you just want us to stick to the main leagues? Let us know in the comment section, please. Now, James can be found Facebook and LinkedIn, James Brew, Twitter and Instagram, Brew, that's JAYBREW3690, Twitter and Instagram. The Brew Show can be found on the website, thebrewshow.net, Instagram, Twitter, The Brew Show 3690, Facebook, The Brew Show, LinkedIn, The Brew Show, YouTube, The Brew Show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is part 2 of our 3 video series on 3 of Europe's major leagues. We started with the Italian Serie A. We are currently on the English Premiership, and we will wrap up very soon with La Liga. Nino and James say goodbye, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now.